lineups, and the usual starting five for Utah. They've only had 3 starting lineups all season, but this is the 23rd home game in the past 27 days. Obviously, part of that was the All-Star break, but they
Irving or Kevin Durant, and consistently score against the.
As he tries to get back into shape and get his knee going. He played last night, played the most. Tyler Johnson, who's given Steve Nash some nice minutes. Shot won't go. Rebound, put back. Bruce Brown of the year. Might even be the front runner. He has done an amazing job with his team. Conley gets inside and able to.
Well, to me, as Brown gets another exploited how to get more and better three-point shot. Well, good
records or for the league. Mitchell on the drive, gets inside on an easy, shatters it. Conley gets inside, nice.
But time, a little running left-hand hook.
And no. DeAndre Jordan has come into the game and quickly contribute. Jeff Green one-on-one out on the perimeter, step back, fires up the three-pointer, that's good. Luavo Cabarro drives, can't finish, but Jordan. Bruce Brown using the screen, elbow jump shot. There really is no lead that's safe.
No, and I think as Ingles hits a lead is like 6 a decade ago. What they're really thrilled about is they don't have to play in their first game back James Harden. Well, Donovan Mitchell here, the step back.
Last 2 months he has been playing the best basketball. Let's turn it over. Royce O'Neal with an ease
to help his teammates. And I think he keeps improving in that area.
3-point the handle, and Ingles comes the other way. Another easy to determine who the impact player is.
He has.
First time. Another of the 3-point marksman. Niang. That's a 3. Now going with a couple of bigs together. Chiozza. That's good. Various players. Of course, we'll have it covered. Niang, who rolls it back out. Claxton tries a 3. That's good.
Against Clarkson, one-on-one guarded multiple moves.
Jeff Green gets in. His floater is up in by 16. And Chiozza comes up with a steal. And after that rough start.
Subconsciously, there's been a drop-off by the Jazz. And the
side throws it back up top. Good ball movement for Brooklyn. Tyler Johnson, the floater is good. In June, he played in the bubble and played well for them. Mitchell, that's a 3. Portland to 21. They are shorthanded tonight. Unless he'd be back very soon, but there's no timetable still with that calf injury.
These are nothing to try to rush back. They can be problematic. Well, the Jazz always prolific behind the line.
That's some big games for them. Big impact games as Bogdanovich lines it up, and that's a 3.
Years ago, they had 7 guys at that point. I believe over 40% as Bogdanovich.
Percentage. Bad pass. Royce O'Neal goes down the other end. Unstoppables. Well, James Harden has been unstoppable since coming in the trade from Houston a little bit because he loves to play. He does not.
Oh, this is going to probably be the norm.
Alize Johnson the rebound, flips it up, and that.
But people are watching. Net front office and other front office.
Oh, the pass went the other way. And Chiozza runs down the floor. Conley to the rim. Gobert, offensive. Shot clock turned off. Mitchell the drive.
Have to shoot the 3 well, and he's one of the guys that's going to have to knock it down. Like, well, that's a change by every.
Bogdanovich from outside. Luavo Cabarro does a lot of dribbling and able to finish. Johnson, he had 9 in his last game, which was tied his career high as Claxton slow to get up. Mitchell for 3. That's good. Well, speak of the playoffs last year, the Nets get it inside. And this time as Alize Johnson gets it inside, throws Bruce Brown, and his shot is up. And they are looking forward to hearing that they've been dealt.
And the
Mitchell one-on-one, little fake. Johnson does a good job getting away. Mitchell's
a lot of deals elsewhere.
Do you expect a lot of activity that they'll go through?
A lot of it may be to the standings. Certainly teams sometimes, in many cases, you're trying to put together a pretty good player. And remember this, too. Lowry's going to have a voice in where he...
The New York Knicks and the Orlando Magic, what are they both trying to accomplish?
Well, very likely he's going to be in the playoffs and has shown just with teams. I think Boston remains involved, the Denver Nuggets. Once those players are off the board, and then people, who either don't get them.
Largest lead has been 38. The Nets have never led. The second game is Koch was a declining superstar.
Yeah, particularly learned so much, not information from my vantage point, but just how they just here tonight in Steve Nash and Quinn Snyder. Main thing.
I like that line.
Tie, and he's really become a good three-substitute in a back-to-back against a dominant team.
By the Brooklyn Nets.
Clarkson's having a rough night tonight.
This is your sixth man of the year. Unless something wild happens in the second half, he's clearly the leading candidate. That's a pretty big number.
And Niang was 5.
Cabarro misses. Johnson gets another rebound, flips it back up. And he's got 18 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists in his first game with the
rebound. And I've never forgot that. If you have a nose for the ball.
This is just his 32nd NBA game in his 3rd season in the league. His first field goal of the night. He has 21 of 51 and 34.
Limit the three-point shots, or you find as
But there are nights when you watch and it's just three-pointer after three-pointer.
Right. And I think that would make people move a little.
Company, the great Buck Williams, who you coached when he had his time with the Knicks.
Buck Williams, fierce competitor, great rebounder, great defender.
A row on their home floor. They improved to 30 pointers. Just one of those nights for Brooklyn, although Alize Johnson will be in 11. Wire to wire. Donovan Mitchell 20.